what's going on, everybody? This is Jesse Lozano, and I'm here with motherfucking Mike Madrid.
We're in the house.
I got motherfucking Sergio right here.
Hey, the sleeper.
We're here for Nerdwood Bowls podcast, issue number 5. Let's fucking do this, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we at right now, though?
We're at Retro Mike's headquarters.
Serge, where's that?
Listen, it's in this badass town called Glendale, Arizona.
Oh, shit.
Or it's called Glendale in Arizona.
Hey, fair enough. I think I got it. I think Madrid's with you, too. I think the viewers are there, too.
Are they?
I don't know. We're going to hope they are.
But they should be fucking with Retro Mike.
Yes, they should. Who's this? Mike?
That's that remix, dog.
Oh,
You
shit.
ain't ready for
You know
the
what I mean?
remix.
So, Retro Mike, so what does he do? He just hangs out with old fucking chicks? What does he do?
Hangs out with us mostly, but he sells retro games,
You
and
guys are a bunch of old chicks.
Neo Geos,
Fuck you, asshole. You look older than both of us put together.
arcade games,
Handsome, you forgot that part. Too.
controllers,
No, you're lying.
What else?
controllers,
Controllers?
controllers.
So, Retro Mikes, for all your retro video games, you got your Sega Genesis, your Nintendos, NESs, Super Nintendos, all that good stuff. The old school controllers, the old school games. What else has he got? Those memory cards.
Arcades.
Oh, shit. Arcades. Has he got Pac-Man?
Arcades.
He had
He
Mrs.
has.
Pac-Man.
He can always get Pac-Man.
Yeah.
If you need Pac-Man, he'll get it for you.
Fuck, I like that shit. All right, what else do we got? Who else are we talking about
His
in the world?
turnaround rate, though, his turnaround rate for getting you these products, phenomenal.
So,
Quick, just like him.
ooh, I like that. I like that. All right, so are we going to get into this? Any other things we're going to go into before we get into it?
Of course, we're also we are supported by Extreme Stitch.
Extreme Stitch, my motherfucking Stitch.
Extreme
Luis.
Stitch. Luis Gonzalez. That is a guy that
Hi,
will
Luis.
custom embroidery your shit and also custom design your shit.
So, I've heard a lot about Luis and Stitch. I heard he's like the dude who really promotes a lot of the fucking fighters coming out through Arizona. So, every big fighter out here, he's stitching. Is that right?
He supports them.
So, he does actually sponsor out other dudes too?
He sponsors them out. He fucking laces them up with all that cool shit that you see streaming through all these boxing outlets. He fucking hooks them up.
I'm down with that. Yo, Madrid, when are you going to ask him to hook you up?
Bro, I don't box.
Yeah,
The only box
I
I have is a box of Cheerios.
And he fights that every day. No, I don't want to be healthy.
High
Bro,
fiber, high
there's
fiber.
bananas in it. Come on.
How's there bananas in it? You put it in
You cut a
there?
banana, you slice it up, make it good.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
What else do we got? We got anybody else we got to shout out?
Yes, we're also, by we're, I mean Nerdwood Balls is also supported by the one and only Jesse James Comics.
Jesse motherfucking James.
Jesse James.
The man with the plan.
You know, the biggest fucking comic book distributor e-commerce in the world. Is that correct?
That is
Now that
correct.
the whole world, the whole circle of the world,
The whole world, motherfucker.
It reaches
even Atlantis.
wherever
Yeah.
you want.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wherever you want.
Where you are.
But yeah, they have a vast
Comic book collection, collectibles, all that other good stuff.
Collectibles,
You saved me
every-
again, Jesse.
Pretty much. That's why I got Jesse here. That's why he's my right hand man.
He's the brains, I'm the brawn. He's the brains, the looks, the intellect, all that good stuff.
But we can
Damn.
also look at Jesse James at www.jessejamescomics.com, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
You get all his eBay accounts. You go through his social
I
medias.
think you forgot one W though, so it's www.jessejamescomics.com.
You know what? Jesse does it different because he's a bad motherfucker like that. He ain't like all these other pussies who need 3 W's.
Jesse Lozano?
Nah, Jesse Lozano's the fucking shit, but he ain't got nothing on Jesse James.
What
True
about
that.
Jesse Cockestein?
Jesse Constantine is the motherfucking man, and
You
don't
almost said
disrespect that motherfucker.
Constantine.
Bullshit.
There's one that's a
Bullshit.
Constantine, there's one that's Constantine. You know, JJ.
You know, it's crazy when your whole crew hates on you. It's cool, I get it.
But
We're a
anyways,
three-man band.
Jesse James Comics. Check him out. Check this shit out. He is so sick with the comics distributor.
Jesse James, we fucking love you, and thanks for supporting our asses. He's been a great mentor, a great investment of our time, one of the coolest fucking cats we know, one of the craziest cats we fucking know. Have a beer with him, and you'll really realize that it's pretty fucking nuts in his head. High fives, motherfucker.
Not only the beer, but man, that guy gets in with the Comic-Cons. He just knows everybody.
Dude, you know, like that's the thing. You know, we talked to Ivy Doom Kitty. We've talked to, you know, quite a few big people, and it's like, hey, Jesse's like, oh yeah, that's one of my besties. It's like, oh well, fuck me, right?
So if you go back to Amazing Arizona Comic-Con where, you know, we were like, we don't know how we're going to get Greg Capullo an interview with him and blah, blah, blah. Fucking ended up landing him. Who was right behind us?
Jesse motherfucking James.
Jesse motherfucking James. And then what happens after we're done interviewing him?
We cried.
Fucking jumps in the picture with not only Jesse, this Jesse, and one of our guys named Alex. It was a big day for all the nerds.
You know, it's pretty much talking to like two gods at one time.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's not Jesse, me, and Alex at all.
Definitely not both of you guys.
We're the fucking little fanboys just trying to hold somebody's cock.
That just goes to show you how well connected that guy is.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, Jesse's always one of those dudes. He really knows how to push his local community to really just push out good products. And on top of that, just be a really, really, really cool dude.
He's all about that local shit, man.
Dude, high fives to Jesse. Kudos for you, brother. I'm having a drink for you.
I'm having a water.
All right, motherfuckers. Let's move forward. Let's talk about some pop culture shit now.
Pop culture.
When don't we talk about pop culture shit? I mean, if you go back and listen to our podcast, you can go back to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Listen to the same shit, pop culture shit. But today it's getting fucking nitty and gritty.
Well, sometimes we might talk about titties or some asses.
Yeah, bro. See, the way I work is I
That's
don't
part
like
of
that
pop
stuff.
culture. I don't like that.
You don't like titties and asses?
Sometimes.
It depends, right?
Yeah, it depends
I
what's
like
going
depends.
at me.
What if it's a guy?
Well, my crew all has titties and asses. Well, more titties, but
Yeah, I think we got more tits than anything. And no one here got no credit.
Why you hating? Because you got a big ass and still got titties.
I got the booty, bro.
You ain't shit. So, okay, let's pop into it. Let's go. We're going to actually talk about the big thing happening right now. Something touching our hearts, and we're going to hit this fucking as heavy hitters.
I lost 5 pounds.
Okay, we're going to pretend like we're not going to listen to that because he's lying, and that's fucked up. You don't do that to people.
3 pounds, whatever.
So-
Imagine if this was being recorded via video.
Yeah, everybody would see this motherfucker.
He
talking stupid
lied.
shit.
He lied.
We're going to go actually for the Power Rangers.
Dun, dun, dun,
We
dun.
actually had some new things that actually leaked out this week. Let's go about that a little bit. So, Madrid, you were talking about, you wanted to talk about the comics and the actual movie. So, talk about the comics because, you know what, honestly, no one's going to give a fuck about it. So, go for it.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
I said it.
Whoa.
I'm real. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck.
No, you
I
don't.
give a fuck.
I know how it's
Why
going
y'all
to
trying to
go.
step on people's shit for, bro?
Because it's stupid.
All I'm
Anyway.
saying is, Jesse said we're talking about Power Rangers. It's supposed to be the movie coming out or making it with the original Power Rangers. So I'm looking it up. All I found was shit about this comic spot called Boom, that they're actually doing a comic book based on the originals. So, you know, going back and forth with Jesse, like, yo, it's supposed to be a comic book. He's like, no, it's a movie. It's like, well, the information I got, blah, 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 back and forth. So, you know, he had step on my shit.
No, I'm not stepping on your shit. I'm just saying that
Ruin my shit.
it's a shitty comic. Go
So,
for it.
Is it a comic or is it a movie?
They're remaking a comic as well,
Okay.
apparently.
On top of the movie. But it's
Yeah.
going to be separate. It's saving.
As far as I know, yeah. But they are,
Right.
they're just like the movie. They're going back to the originals.
And what is it? Boom Comics or Boom?
Yeah, Boom.
Yeah. They have
What-
like four different covers, right?
Something like that.
What's coming out? What's it going to be about?
It's just pretty much
What
launched
year?
back from
What
the
day?
original cast. I don't know what day. I don't got all the information. I don't got all the answers.
Is a Yellow Ranger going to be in it?
That's what I was wondering the whole time.
It's like, where's the Yellow Ranger's comic book cover at?
China. In heaven. Shangri-La.
Check it out.
All right, so they're going to have a comic. You want to move forward? You
Yes, before. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say.
Because apparently you guys are going to fucking read it. I got better things to do with my time, like
Yeah.
watch a fucking comic book TV series.
So you're not going to watch the Power Rangers movies, what you're saying?
Well, no. Comic, I'm not. The movie, fuck yeah. And let's get into that. So what do you guys think about this whole spin that they're going to put a little bit more time, like 75 million light years ahead of us, you have Rita and Zordon that actually get thrown into this dimension that we call Earth. And that's why they're at war. And this is where it begins. So what do you guys think about that premise? Because now there was never really a back history of Zordon or Rita, or why they're always fighting. Why are all these other people coming after Zordon, except for he was just a strong, superior being from another place?
Well, I don't know.
Uh,
I got lost in what you were saying, but I got lost in your words there for a second.
Light years.
high fives! High fives!
Light years, they're fighting, they go back and forth.
See, when Jesse
Prequel.
talks, sometimes you don't want to hear him, but there's times he talks, you just get lost in what he's saying. I had a dreamy moment. Leave me the hell alone.
Change your underwear, motherfucker!
All I heard was,
Who's wearing underwear?
we're going to eat?
Eat me! So, Serge, what do you got? What are you thinking?
You know, I'm going to look forward to this movie because it goes back to the first Power Ranger, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie that came out. Yes, I grew up first language Spanish, so I didn't really understand what Power Rangers was about, the first one.
Mhm.
So now that I know more and I'm more involved in the pop culture world, I'm fucking all in for this shit. Like, I watched the show and whatnot, but it was just like episodes here and there, and like, I'm gonna be into this movie.
So when you started watching it, when you said you didn't really understand it, Were you talking about the actual movies, or were you talking about the TV series?
The first movie, because the only one I ever watched was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, and that I had an idea of what was going on, but
So
I didn't know the backstories or anything like that, or I didn't even know the history of the Power Rangers and why they were there. I just was like, oh, fucking Power Rangers, they're cool because they have a TV show. Let's fucking watch this movie.
Okay.
And it probably came out on Telemundo.
No, I was gonna ask you, Univision or fucking Telemundo never did it up.
One of those.
My grandpa even knows who the Power Rangers are. So Madrid, what are you thinking?
I think it's gonna be great, especially if they're focusing on Rita and Zordon. I keep thinking Lord Zed.
Lord Zed.
Lord Zed. They're gonna be focused on them and their backstories more. And if they go more based on the power of actually where it originates from, I think I'm down to see that. So as a kid, I always wondered, like, so what did happen where Rita was trapped in that capsule all this time? What was the whole story behind that?
Well, even this is what they're saying, that the coins, they're fucking Power Ranger coins to make them morph and stuff like that. When we originally saw the first episodes of the original Power Ranger when it first came out, you actually had Zordon talking to Alpha 5 and saying, we need protectors pretty much. And they went and they picked these 5 kids for their different abilities. You had Zach, Billy, Trini, what was it? Fucking Jason, Tommy.
Tommy was a Blue Ranger, right?
No, Tommy was a Green Ranger.
That was Billy.
Later.
Yeah, Billy was that. And then you had Kimberly.
Kimmy, she was princess.
Oh yeah, she was the first pause and toss in my life.
What?
Yeah, she's the first pause and toss in my life.
I know what he's saying, but not what's the name for Saved by the Bell?
Nah, dude, I wasn't fucking a perverted deviant until I was about like 8.
No, see, I started young at 2.
Okay, that got weird quick.
Yeah.
Bro, I was trying to one up you. Leave me alone.
We're gonna move forward.
Yes.
All right, so now they're saying these actual coins are picking themselves, and Zordon himself is going to be a Power Ranger.
So he's gonna be walking this time.
Yeah, he's actually
not just a dome.
Well, when you sit there and you watch the series, Zordon and Alpha do tell the Power Rangers before, like, hey, there were other Rangers before you, and certain people destroyed them, and they showed a little time periods where they were at, and they got their asses kicked. So, they're probably going to go through that whole thing, like, hey, they came from these light years, they were here before, the power's been here, we're moving forward, it's an intergalactic battle, there's aliens now, because that's what they're going to play them off, because, Mike Bay and everybody else is doing that, because it's the cool kids, fucking turtles and shit. So, I think they're going to play off that. One of the big things I would say I'm indecisive about, J.C. David Frank. What are we thinking about that?
If I remember, he's trying to get involved with this movie, correct?
That is correct. So we're going to get Tommy, Mr. Black Ranger, Green Ranger, White Ranger, fucking Red Ranger, fucking bitch, fucking Zordon, whatever he tries to fucking capitalize on.
That was a lot.
He did a couple fucking Rangers. He even came back on Dino Thunder in 2013, I believe. 2012, 2013.
Well, you got to ask yourself, what does he really do in life? He tried to do it with movies. They fucking failed. They were nothing great. He has his dojo. He has a studio. He has the pop culture world by his hand. He's one of the biggest guys at cons. He does his little positive demonstration. Now he has his clothing line. Jesus Doesn't Tap. He's a big reborn Christian. And, to me, that's cool. But he hasn't made a comeback whatsoever. So,
the only thing of that, I don't know. It's like, is it him just trying to hold on to this fame as long as he can from the Power Rangers? Or is it just he loves the love that the fans has given him all these years that he just wants to continue giving that love back?
Well, if you follow him on any of his social media, going from Facebook and Instagram, he's always well connected with the fans. Always, like, there's never a post that he puts up that pretty much doesn't not have a fan. Like, he's always interacting with them, and I don't think he's holding on to that fame. I think he really is famous for that role. And if he does come back, what if he comes back as like a mentor to these fucking Power Rangers? You know what I mean?
Well, I was thinking, what if he comes back as Zordon?
I don't know if they do the mentor role, for him being that they tried that already. And he's became the Black Ranger.
Did they try it as a movie?
No, they didn't try it as a movie.
See, and then, like, nowadays, like, how they spin movies, I'm sure they could do him as a mentor.
Absolutely. Like, he could have been one of the older guys. He could have been an amulet or something like that, a piece of hologram. You never know.
That's true.
But mind you, like when we look at the Power Rangers, there's not this huge lineage of it. There was a lot of big media propaganda, but it wasn't like a comic book series. It wasn't turned into all this other crazy circus act. It was pretty much, this is what we do. We've done it for fucking 20 years. What's up? We're still here. They just put them on fucking Netflix. That's how big they are. Now this new movie, there's no gray area for this flick coming out. It's going to be either black, we fucking hate it, white, we fucking love it. That's it. Positive, negative. There's no in between. Ain't nobody going to come out and say, I liked it, but then I didn't. No. It's going to be, fuck that movie. It destroyed my childhood. Or, the fucking shit, they brought it back again.
So, like, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that just came out.
Revamp my childhood.
So do you think this is going to have the potential to revamp your childhood again?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things with the Turtles, with Mike Bays and Napoleon Smiths, their biggest problem was budget. Because they had a whole huge back story that was going to go bigger than he just read it from a fucking book and knew ninjutsu and shit. No. They just didn't have the financial budget to be able to do it. So now with part 2, they're going to put a lot more time and energy on their origins to show a little bit more.
On Megan Fox, too.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody got to have that circus character. Eminem always has that circus act song on every fucking album, and everybody loves it. Then they realize it's the dumbest thing in the world. They got Megan Fox.
We got Mike Madrid.
You ain't good to look at.
I'm good to listen to.
You're fantastic to look at.
Yeah.
Okay, moving forward. We moving forward?
Moving forward. Power Rangers, can't wait. We'll see it when it happens.
All right, speaking about our childhood, let's go a little further. And, sir, this is my generation, not yours, sir. Because, I'm a little older. Still look young as fuck, though.
From where?
Dig down.
Let me see it.
Yeah, and who's getting innuendo wants to be digged down.
Wordplay. We're going to go for, actually, Ghostbusters. Revamp of Ghostbusters. What do you think?
So I watched that on Telemundo, too.
It was on last month. I was watching Lucha Underground, the Spanish version. And that shit was on there.
Stupid ass.
Keep going.
All right, so what are we talking about? Ghostbusters, the girl cast. What came out recently about that? The new packs, right?
Yeah, you have the actual proton packs. I was going to say jet packs. Hey, they released the jetpacks. No, jetpacks are really coming out now. They're going to be released at the end of this year. So, hey, anybody has the money to go fucking fly some jetpacks, hit me up. I'll go hang out with you. I'm not going to get on that. I'm a bitch. But
I need like 20 seatbelts.
we got proton packs, and we actually got the suits of them. So what do you think about the designs on both?
Proton pack was a little basic, but it looks like grungier, like dirty, like edgier and shit. Like they're gonna be more badass than what the original Ghostbusters were, because they were just back in the original Ghostbusters, they were trying to figure out what they were doing. Now they have more knowledge. It looks like they're just gonna come out blazing, like fucking coming out from the Wild West with that shit.
Serge, what are you thinking?
I still can't get over the fact that I just the cast, man. The cast doesn't do it for me.
You're a sexist.
No, it's not that it's a female cast. I just don't like that female cast. I don't like Kristen Wiig. I don't like Melissa McCartney, and I don't know who the fuck.
Watch your fucking mouth when you talk about McCartney.
Both of those
McCartney's
girls
hit
are
or
not
miss, though.
funny. They're not funny at all to me.
The Heat, McCartney was funny. Danny Theft, she was funny. Tammy, she sucked.
Tammy was a shitty written fucking movie.
Yeah, she should have carried it better.
No way. How can you carry a piece of shit?
Then don't make the movie.
Squeegee cheeks.
Hey, motherfuckers got bills.
It's true.
You know what I
And she
mean?
got Mike and Molly money.
Vanilla Ice would sit here and say, I'll be fucking Tammy. Hey, me.
I'll give it to you. Mike Molly, she's funny,
She's fucking delicious on fucking Mike and Molly.
but I can't there's no other movie that I find funny that she's in. Like maybe Bridesmaid, maybe that when she was shitting herself.
Okay.
Because I like that stuff.
Apparently.
I think that is the weirdest shit in the world.
That I like it when she's shitting herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I think
Look away.
I think
But yeah, the proton packs are fucking sick. The costumes, you could barely even fucking make it out because they were hung up on a rack and the view was sideways, so whatever. But I still can't get past the cast.
fuck the cast, because even like that fucking Jones broad, nobody knows who the fuck she is. People are like, oh, she's on SNL. What the fuck? Who gives a fuck? Tell me a good movie she's done. I've seen a few skits, and guess what? I've had fucking more laughter come out of myself just looking at a fucking rock. Bitch has no talent.
Coming out swinging, I
So
guess.
are you agreeing with me? Or
No, because
not?
I believe, Fig fucking sucks. Fig as a director sucks. Well, the moment he has it, I gotta get a fucking McDonald's burger. First thing, because that guy doesn't have no heart, he has no skills, he has no chops. It's just, here you go, boom, let's make it quick, let's make it empowerment, because he just does pretty much a lot of chick flicks. Yeah, chicks, we could do it. Let's be badasses. Let's be FBI agents. Let's be spy agents. You know, all that shit. It's like, okay, you're trying too hard, bro. Like, you know, you're not Black Widow off of fucking the Avengers flicks. It's not. She's a straight badass. Yours is, oh, I got my common girl every day and she's going to be a badass, but then you try so hard with your characters and how you perceive them. It's fucking annoying. So now with this, the big reason why I say, you know what, McCartney, I think she's going to be a lot of...
She's great at physical comedy.
I was gonna say she's gonna be a lot of weight, but I'm not taking stabs at her. She has some amazing chops. I think there's some flicks she's picked that she has not done anything that she should have. She has a lot of talent. I'm not gonna lie, that fucking chick can get it. I'd eat her ass like it was fucking groceries.
Is it not?
I don't know. I haven't been there yet. I'll tell you what it is. But that girl, I think she could do it. I think for all that good shit, we could be able to keep moving forward. And with the proton packs, this is what's weird. If you sit there and you analyze the protein packs...
Protein
packs? Hey, bro, you still working now. Leave them alone. I got you, bro.
My bad. No, the proton packs, if you actually look at them and you break them down, it's different. The original ones had the cylinders. It was huge, this and that. This is flat. Then on the bottom, there's an actual rectangle. That was never on the original, because the original's bottom had the big circle on it. And I'm like, damn. And it had a lot of the bright colors and stuff like that, because what were they using? They were using like plutonium, weren't they?
Yeah, plutonium or something like that.
And we see this, it all looks flat. So it's like, have they just found a new way just to make it small, an ink cartridge or some size, and it's hiding in there? And now it's like, all right, when we need it, we can throw it, but this is just a generic version. When in reality, we don't need all the big shit anymore. I don't think this is the last proton pack we're going to see. This is just the beginning.
They're going to come out with lots, especially as the movies progress and everything.
And you can't forget the fucking Godfather himself, Dan Aykroyd's going to be behind this too.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Rick Moranis.
Wait. Speaking about Rick Moranis.
If he was really behind it, they would have picked a better cast.
He actually said himself that he believes in this cast and he believes in their writing.
Especially with him freaking behind it to guide them, I think the cast can do it.
You got to mind, that motherfucker's a psychopath and a fucking complete genius.
Oh, we'll have to wait and see.
Rick Moranis, he wanted nothing to do with any of the Ghostbusters productions. Going from the video game that recently had a few years back or whatever. Now we had these opportunities that are like, hey, we need you back. He said, no. I'm good. They didn't even think about it. You guys ever know why?
Do you know, I read something, I don't know if I'm correct, but I know he walked away, or from what I read, he walked away from this film completely because his wife passed.
He walked away from acting completely.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, and he just wanted to be with his kids, raise them and shit.
Because, you know, he's a Canadian, and that's his thing, was just like, I'm good. I'm happy, and I want to be here with them. Because I'm going to give as much time as I can. When I saw that, I was like, that's pretty nice. That's amazing.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Like a family man, a guy that's all about the kids, and just being there for them. Like, that's fucking deep.
So you saw how far he went for Honey, I Shrunk My Kids, or Blew My Kid Up. He actually really did do that shit in real life, where he's like, I'll give it all up for you guys. It's fucking beautiful. He's a real Ghostbuster.
I can dig it.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
All right, let's go for it. Ant-Man review.
You know what? That's a perfect time with Rick Moranis talking about him and going to Ant-Man. I was going to say Honey, they Shrunk the Kids. Probably give Ant-Man thumbs up for his shrinking.
Is that what Ant-Man does? He shrinks?
Yeah, he shrinks and he gets bigger too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
bro, you had it in my head, bro. It's in my notes. I didn't look at my notes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, like, okay, so they put that minute and 45 seconds clip out of Ant-Man, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right, who wants to do the play-by-play? Give it to us.
Go ahead, Serge. I believe in you, Peter.
I don't got it in me. You have it.
You got the juice now. Now, like, you know, okay, so I'm going to break it down my version and what we really saw. Paul Rudd's hanging out in the fucking showers, checking out his fucking shit, so I guarantee this is...
Actually, he was hanging out in the bathroom before he went in the tub.
Fair enough, restroom, if you want to get clarified. But I think this is... No, I think this is the first time he actually has a suit on and ever worked with it. Because you see he's kind of interacting and he's just kind of weird about it. And then you get the fucking guy, that fucking... What's that Mexican fucking actor's name?
Chavez?
But I will never see him as CJ Chavez.
Michael Pena.
Yeah, I will always see him as the guy from that fucking movie with all those turnaround events that were all together.
Turnaround events.
Yeah, like all the fucked up things that happen.
Oh. I don't know what it's called, but where people are dying by freak accidents.
What?
What?
Wait, what were you talking about?
No, the one where he's like a fucking door repair dude. He's Mexican and he ain't shit. And like all the stories coincide together.
Oh.
So every single one of his movies?
No. This. No, I'm not gonna lie.
It has everyone in there.
Yeah, everybody.
The guy shoots at him. The daughter jumps up, and we think
Because of
the
his
daughter dies.
cloak that he had.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that made me cry.
Because, dude, I'm not gonna lie. That motherfucker made me cry. I will always see him. You know, he did some great shit
Was
for
it
that
Traffic?
Caesar. Yes. No, it's not Traffic.
It has everybody in there because
Brandon Fraser.
Sandy Bullock's talking about how he's fixing the locks and how he's probably the person who broke in and stuff.
And he throws the keys down to her.
Yeah.
How long ago was the movie?
Crash.
There you go.
Crash.
Yeah.
Trash.
Fucking that Zoe broad's in there.
Zoe Deschanel.
It's a horror movie?
Saldera.
Zadera.
Horror movie?
Nah.
Oh, it's like about racism and stuff like that and how we perceive people and culture. Ludacris is in there. You know, he's talking about the black man struggle.
And he's robbing motherfuckers.
Yeah. The carjacking. Don Cheadle's in there.
Don Cheeto.
Don Cheadle.
Who was he in there?
He was the cop that was with the Eva. Was it Eva Mendes who was his female partner? His brother gets shot. No, his partner was the Irish guy, and then the Irish guy actually is the one who kills his brother. Remember, his brother tries to pull up a little hula dancer, and he thinks it's a gun and shoots him.
Nah, dude, I don't fucking remember
Yeah,
that.
Don Cheeto fucking. His mom's like a burnout and shit. And he goes to the house and brings her grocery and everything, and she says she's looking for the other son. They don't know that she doesn't know he's
the
dead.
favorite one.
And she was like, "See, he went out and got me groceries. He's a good son, unlike you." And he just like rolled his eyes and walked out.
No, I remember that. I don't remember that whole scene. I remember Matt Dillon or whatever filling up on fucking Zoe.
Yeah,
Probably because I'm a fucking creeper, but I remember that shit. Like, oh shit.
And then he had to deal with her in the car crash. That's all right, just take my hand.
Yeah.
And he carries her out like a hero, bro. Redeemed himself.
And she just dogs him when
Yeah,
she walks
she
away.
does.
Like, you saved my life, but you still touched my woohoo.
You touched my woo-woo.
You sick fuck. So we actually got that motherfucker, that Pena dude. And you see this whole epic journey, like he's going through this avalanche, because when he shrinks down, he actually gets hit by the fucking water. Boom. You see him running.
I was thinking the whole time, if that water is cold, he got super shrinkage. Shrink twice.
He already did. I thought the visuals were on point. I think, you know, it's hard to sell Paul Rudd as a comic book character because I think my whole life I've seen him acting from like Clueless on up. He was always a comic book character. He was always that goofy weirdo.
Clueless. And he gets the girl in that movie.
It was his sister.
No, it was his former stepsister.
Awkward.
They're white.
Oh, okay. Let's just throw racism. It makes sense.
Yes.
No. Okay, Serge, what do you got on Ant-Man? You got anything to say on that?
I thought it was for that little clip. I thought it was put together very well. You know, when it goes for he's in that bathtub and he's just like, what the fuck? What do I do with this? Ends up panicking because fucking Michael Pena is about to walk in on him in the bathroom. Either he's jacking off or he's doing something, right? Fucking hits the button on one of his hands. He's like fucking shrinking, drops down to the fucking miniature size in the tub, and then next thing you know, fucking Michael Pena, for whatever fucking reason, goes straight to the fucking tub, opens up the water, and there he goes, like fucking water pushing him out into the tub. Like, it was just put together very well, like the details into it.
Now, Ant-Man in the movie can control ants, right?
Yes.
See, he would be like the perfect boyfriend for a girl because they can go on a picnic anytime and it would not get ruined. It's like, ants, go away.
Moving forward.
It sounds better than notes, bro.
It sounded better in your head.
That too.
Did I just say that?
Bro, you told me to write some stuff.
And you're not even looking at your notes.
I'm trying to memorize it.
All right, so now we're going to move forward. Let's go to something that kind of touches our heart. A little something.
Little Caesar's Pizza?
Let's talk about real shit.
Can you be more specific?
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Gardner divorcing.
He's finally
Because let's talk about like the whole thing about that.
No, we're not going to get there yet. I'm just
Okay.
talking about their divorce.
So what about the divorce?
What do you think? You know, she's on fucking live TV for the past few months promoting, you know, Ben Affleck's 17 and 18 inch fucking arms and, you know, when they're trying to get down and dirty, she doesn't want the Superman suit because, like, you know, they literally have to use a chainsaw or an axe to try to take it out, and how they're so happy. Ben Affleck actually showed out a video with him and a boy. I don't know, that could probably be his kid, but he's like, I'm Batman. And the little boy's like, I'm Batman. I'm Batman. That hits, not even 2 days later, boom, we're divorced. We're getting divorced. Gardner actually says, I'm going for the paperwork and getting my divorce papers.
Damn.
So,
That's a hit in the groin.
what do you think? You think that was something that Ben was ready for, or it just kind of happened? Something that's been happening?
I think it was behind the scenes. I think they're building up to that. They're pretty much just trying to salvage everything.
Do you think she's mad because he's a success and she's not?
I don't know, because
I don't know.
she recently did an independent movie with Al Pacino.
Yeah, you just said nothing.
An independent movie with Al Pacino.
You
that
just said nothing.
Is very viral in live stream. Or
So, one stupid fucking indie
Wait,
film compared to all the successes he has.
Hey,
let-
okay,
let-
yeah,
let me
Citibank
finish.
commercials,
Let
sir.
me finish.
Citibank, exactly.
Yes.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do some Jello while I'm at it.
Listen, I've never been a fan of her. Period.
Have you never seen 13 Going on 30?
I've never been a fan of her.
What?
Period.
Yeah.
13 Going on 30, yes or no?
Juno.
Never been a fan of her. Period.
13 Going on 30.
I've never been
Electra.
Have you ever seen it?
Yes.
You've seen 13 Going on 30?
Yes.
With the Hulk.
I was more.
He was.
You were more into
I
the
was
guy,
more
weren't
into the
you?
Hulk than
Biatch.
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, no, dude. Like she did this movie with Al Pacino, the dude from that plays in Boardwalk Empire. He's one of like the harder dudes. I think he's like Italian or whatever. I can't think of his name.
Fuck you. A harder dude that's Italian on Boardwalk Empire. Okay.
It's not a.
That's racist.
It's not the dude from Chicago. What's his the big time mafia dude from Chicago? What the fuck's his name?
Al Capone?
Al Capone. It's not the other. Fuck, I can't think of his
Lucky
name. But anyway,
Luciano?
it's not Lucky Luciano. It's another dude that. I don't know if you
Chester
did you
Cheetah.
watch the whole.
Yeah, I watched
Okay.
the whole thing. I
Do you,
loved it.
do you remember the episode where the dude's fucking his chick and like she fucking puts, he has her fucking pull the belt on his neck till he fucking passes out?
You ever
Oh,
seen the
shit.
TV? Have you seen the new Annie movie with Jamie Foxx?
No.
No.
The actor you're talking about, he's actually his
If he's in
right hand
it?
man. Yeah,
Okay.
this is right
So
hand man.
that guy, it came out with that and like it really fucking hit hard. Like she fucking played. I haven't seen her like. She shit on her performance from 13 going on 30, and I haven't seen Al Pacino do a good movie since until this. It's called Danny Collins. I fucking.
But Chino hasn't done a good movie since the 90s.
He hasn't. This is a fucking good movie. I'm behind.
So
it.
this one success outweighs Ben Affleck,
no,
is that what you're saying?
but anyways, what I was getting to that is
Is watch this stupid indie movie?
maybe she's getting a touch of. She's out there. She had kids. She did the whole thing. It wasn't for her. It wasn't for him. Maybe it was for him. She just wasn't in it. Maybe she wants to be out there doing her shit.
No, I think when you're in this type of world and you have two people trying to make a court shit happen, when your whole life is watched, everything you fucking do. Because Jennifer Gardner, she'll probably get attraction. She go places, but she could probably walk into a mall and she's going to be all right. She'll get people that stop, take some photos. Big deal. You take Ben Affleck into a fucking mall, everybody's going to go ape shit crazy.
Well, yeah, he's fucking Batman.
No, not even before Batman.
Before Batman.
You know,
He
you
was
gotta,
on Mallrats.
when you look at both of those successes,
Chasing Amy.
well, when you look at those, just remember his teeth compared to then and now. You know, just watch that shit.
Well, you watch anybody's fucking first shit, their teeth compared to now.
Matthew McConaughey.
Listen, Matthew
All
McConaughey's
right,
still
all
a beast.
right.
I'm saying he looked great then. He looks great now. No homo. That's still my dog.
Oh, you have dime a dozen.
And you know, you get him going on the George Lopez show and speaking Spanish and talking about fucking drinking beer and where he came from, just being that Texas life. To me, I was like, for sure, man, you're fucking Mexican to me. You're all right. But you know, that's the thing. When you look at that kind of success, do you think that doesn't hurt a relationship's ego?
Oh yeah, especially when it's coming from two celebrities.
Yeah.
I mean, it's never meant to. I mean, you know, you have the rare cases where it lasts. But even then, you don't think there's animosity between each other?
Yeah, for sure. And that's one thing I think that would hurt. Because I'm not going to lie, I don't look at Ben Affleck as being a womanizer. I really would love to because it's fucking Ben. But he looks like one of those dudes who's like, no, I don't want to go to the club and get all crazy.
That's
I'm old. Like,
I'd rather
he's
fucking
like,
coke at home.
let's just do it over here. Like,
Kevin Smith, come over.
You know-
because you can't come over because my wife doesn't like you.
now we can. They can hang out
Dude,
now.
I just picture on set of Batman vs Superman of him just doing, going through his scenes and it's breaking down. Jennifer, Christian Bale just coming in. You got it wrong. It's Rachel. And then just going back and forth, and all of a sudden, like this a stage fucking prop just falls. It's fucking Kevin Smith, bro. So you ready to do Mallrats too? That's how it ends. The curse of Batman continues.
Well, speaking about the curse of Batman, so everybody who ever touches the Batman, puts the actual mask on, and production, the Batman films, shit always gets fucked up.
I think it's Robin for not putting him in.
Go
What
ahead.
about Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton, there was a few casualties actually on set. And on top of that, nobody thought it was going to be a success. They went through hell trying to get the production on.
That's true. Are we talking about while being Batman, or after Batman?
Both.
Just during that whole presence of it.
Just just taking that role on, and anything that happens on. from
Yeah,
there,
because
at that point.
I think the biggest and the strongest thing that everybody's been talking about, and it's probably because it's the most recent, was Christian Bell's, or fuck Christian Bell, fuck that cunt.
Heath Ledger?
Christopher Nolan's
Oh, Christopher.
Batman. You know, they had stunt doubles that fucking got hurt. You had stunt doubles that died. You had the late Heath Ledger pass away.
Did something happen with the
But that's
Commissioner's
not like
the guy who played the kid who played Commissioner's son? Did something happen to him after the movies?
I have no idea. I don't recall that.
you can't put Heath Ledger on the Curse of Batman.
Yeah, you can.
Why?
Because
Because he's in the production.
Yeah, he went
No.
too far into that character.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
that with all whatever medications he was on fucks with your mind.
He literally, because he was bipolar. He was like a higher up bipolar. I forgot which stage. So to become the Joker, he stopped taking medication to become that character. But he took that persona off of a dude from like the 1970s that was on like an Ed Sullivan show. And just how he talked, he
But
was like
can
a
you
rock-
really put that on Chris?
No, I'm not going to put...
Christian
No,
Bale
there's a
taking on
curse.
Batman?
People...
no, not just the person taking him.
No,
Just
yeah.
So we're talking about the curse in general of Batman.
Batman.
Batman flicks. Yeah. Because a lot of things. You got that. Okay, now, Christian Bale. Before The Dark Knight Rises, or Dark Knight, I forgot which one. Actually, while driving to the fucking film, for his premiere, he assaults his mom and his sister. Physically.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to mind you, I don't fucking trust Christian Bale with the shit. People will say, like, he's one of the ugliest people in the world. You hear him talking to me, but you know who I am, this and that. That's a motherfucker and he needs to get kicked in the dick. On top of that, hitting his mom and his sister. I don't give a fuck. If somebody would even put that out there, because they saw it, automatically going to look at you like, you're a bitch. You ain't a fucking man. You know what? Because I can take that hearsay from people. Because at the end of the day, what kind of person in the right mind is going to sit there and say, yep, he fucking hits his mom and his sister? You know, that's horrible. And that ruined that whole fucking night for that premiere. Now, we also have Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman gets into a huge-ass fucking accident, running into that fucking apple tree or whatever, with a woman that was not his wife. He was high. I think he broke his leg. And it slowed down a little bit of the production. Now we get this shit, and we have Jennifer Gardner and Ben Affleck. Is it coincidence, or is it the curse coming back?
So, should we stop making Batman movies?
No, we should make it more.
Should we start making Batman TV series?
No. Not at all. Because look, when we sit here and we look at curses on production sets are nothing new. We go to the
The
Poltergeist.
Crow, your favorite.
Well, actually the Crow really doesn't, because that was one thing. That was
It's not a massive production.
no. With the Crow, Brandon Lee died, but they've always put that on his father. That if you watch the history and shit like that, like I think on the Dragon with Bruce Lee, he talked about his father had demons and the demons came back after Bruce Lee. If you didn't handle him, he did, but it might have been too late because they went after Brandon. That's all theory of metaphysics. But when we sit here and we look at that shit, they were messing on the Crow. They were messing with a technology they've never messed with, and those were blank, what's called bullets. Nobody knew that you put twice as much at that time of gunpowder to get it projected. Nobody also knew, because their technician was not on there that day. He was gone. You're supposed to be 30 feet away before you shoot a blank, and you can't do it with somebody direct. They were literally like 3 feet away when they did it to his chest.
Good.
That was bad information, pretty much.
That's what he
Oh,
got
yeah.
heard.
Well, the big thing is, the guy who played Fun Boy in the production, he never really came back. He was one of the guys who shot him, and he literally did shoot him. He quit acting. He became a really bad person to depress, and he never came back from that.
Oh yeah, something like that would be good.
So it's going back to Batman.
Well, I was going to say, well, those curses, when we look at it, you actually have Poltergeist, Amityville Horror. You know, there was 4 productions of that. Everything always happened. They revamped with Ryan Reynolds with Amityville Horror. Now, Ryan Reynolds and a lot of people on the cast and crew would wake up at 3:30 a.m. every morning. On top of that, Ryan Reynolds was extremely sick while on set. The first day they actually start filming, a dead body rolls up to the fucking house they're at on the lake. Poltergeist, the original. You have the priest die. Little girl gets sick. No. On Poltergeist, the little girl dies. Quite a few. Now, when we go to The Exorcist, the priest die. There's quite a few people that die. So when you talk about some bad mojo around some fucking films, I think it might be possible. But when we sit here and we look at Batman, we ask ourselves, what the fuck just happened?
So we're gonna start having some Mexicans out there with the fucking doing the Santeria, what they would call it, the egg.
Santeria?
Blessing the.
Hey,
set.
you know what? On Poltergeist Part 2, there was a witch doctor that was playing in the movie. He was actually a real witch doctor. And he actually turned around and said, hey guys, there are demons here and they are unhappy with our production. I want everybody out because we're going to walk away with more things on us. I'm going to let them know what we're doing and I'm going to cleanse this. So they leave. They did. They didn't have a problem. He passed away like 2 months after the film. But they never had a production problem.
So he took it on himself?
Probably
took the bullet.
Ben Affleck, I'll take it for you, bro. Just fly me out to LA. And I'm not talking about you mean this. I'm talking about I'll be the guy to take the fucking Batman curse.
Look, man, I'll just take Jennifer Garner off your hands, Doug.
So what else do we got? We got anything else?
Speculations for Chris Pine. Did we talk about that last week? About him being Green Lantern?
What?
Chris Pine. Yes, Chris Pine. That's my pronunciation.
No.
Yes,
Tyrese Gibson's going to be Green
No,
Lantern.
they're doing two lanterns.
Yeah, they're doing the Hal Jordan and.
Damn it!
And they don't know who they have him for because they don't know they're gonna put him as Hal Jordan or Guy Gardner.
Oh, I didn't hear that
And
one.
so like they're saying maybe they could open up. Well, I don't know. My speculation is they could probably open up the whole Green Lantern Corps. Let's say they were to keep Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan, bring him later on in the franchise if it does well, and put Chris Pine as Guy Gardner. I think that could work out.
Nah, dude.
I think there's too much.
Deadpool.
That's what they were saying. There's a lot of people were saying because of him going back to the MCU as Deadpool, that kind of probably killed it for him.
I think there's a lot of speculation, and
It's
that's
not
something.
MCU though.
No, not
Or
even that.
whatever, just doing Deadpool for Marvel.
There's a lot of speculation. That's something that we can't really hold to water yet, because Chris Pine has a lot of different things that he's going to do with a lot more productions.
I think we did touch about this. Talk about this last podcast.
I think it was about
'cause
Tyrese.
We're not Tyrese at all. I hate Tyrese.
Oh, I hate Tyrese.
Everyone's saying no to
Mike
Tyrese.
Bay hated Tyrese. He made him pay to fucking be on his fucking set. What else do we got? Anything else?
Are we missing anything?
Well, guys, this is Jesse Lozano signing off. We got motherfucking Mike Madrid.
See you guys later.
We got Sergio.
See you guys next week.
All right, everybody. See you next week. Issue number 6. Happy 4th, everybody.
Happy 4th.